Hi, everybody. God damn it, let's do it over. We got all night.
And if you're wondering who this bitch is, my name is Bryan, your host.
I thought you were talking about me.
I would never say that about you.
Not out loud. Nobody can watch them at this moment. Wah, wah.
Wah. Hey, Ben, you need to sit down. Hello there, and welcome to Pink Milk, your Star Wars podcast for us superfans.
And those of us who are forced to listen to them.
Today is someday, and someday our youngling's back.
Welcome back.
Are you ready, Thomas?
I'm ready.
Let's drink up.
Drink up.
This is Red 5. I'm going in. I'm going in. Going in.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
How was that, babes?
That was great.
Okay.
Hello there, Papa.
Hello there, Bryan. How are you doing?
I'm doing super duper, thank you.
Super duper.
I'm driving my Mini Cooper, so you know I'm
Oh,
satisfied.
not that again.
I do
Okay.
yoga and Pilates, and the room is full of hotties. Something. This
Well, you're right.
American life. Do I have to change my name? No. Because my name's Bryan, your host. With me, as always, is my better half and your better host, Thomas.
Hello, everyone.
And this is Pink Milk Husband and Husband. And if this is your first time here, welcome.
Welcome.
If it's your second time here, welcome back.
Thank you for coming back.
If it's your manyth time coming back, super duper
Really,
thank you.
thank you for coming back.
How are you, honey?
I'm great. How about yourself?
You know, I'm doing okay.
Good to
I'm-
hear.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
I
But
can imagine.
yeah, this work week has been actually the last 2 weeks have been a lot. So patrons who are now watching this podcast video form, apologies for this tired looking face.
You don't look that tired.
I don't think you could answer.
You're welcome.
Not sure if you're allowed to give me anything different, though. And you know what? You and I have had a parenting week.
Yes, we have.
There's been a lot. One of our
Well,
little...
just the 2 days, so let's not make it too
Yeah,
crazy.
well, the 2 days feel like a long time.
Every day when it's a real heavy parenting day
Yeah.
feels like a long day. I'm sure your parents out there understand that.
Yep. When you got to do emotional lifting for your little ones. You know what? But this episode couldn't have come at a better time. We're going to talk about season 2, episode 6 of The Bad Batch, The Tribe. I'm very excited. But...
Which was good for once.
Oh, wait. Do you want to just hop right into it?
Let's get to it.
Okay. I'm very excited. So Thomas, our friends on the Twitterverse, our Steam Queens, have dubbed this your villain era.
Ooh, I like it. I love it. Somebody said that I was going to be canceled. I was so excited about it. I'm not sure what that means, but I know
feel
what it means
important.
in real estate.
Tommy felt important if he was going to be canceled.
I know. Who would think that much of me? I'm impressed.
So your villain era of not
Yes.
liking a Star Wars.
Yes.
You have not particularly been liking this show this
It's just
year.
been poorly done. It's not my fault.
I think it's been great. I've really liked it.
And
a
I
lot.
appreciate that.
So,
See, this is what everybody needs to learn out there in the world. It's okay that somebody else has another opinion.
girl, 100%. Especially on
And I
Twitter.
appreciate it, and I listen to it.
Yeah, no, it's great.
And it's not just because I'm doing the show. And I'm forced to listen to it.
Because you married me.
I did. This
Though
is
all
true.
partnerships should respect the other partner who's maybe into something.
Doesn't mean they have to do a podcast with them, though.
But you really should. It's very beneficial for your relationship.
That's what you keep telling me. Just kidding. Where am I? SOS.
Oh my God, speaking of SOS.
Yes.
This coming Sunday, at the time of this here recording, Rihanna is opening the Super Bowl.
Yes. Right here in our own backyard.
Literally
Literally
in
our backyard.
You can see the stadium from Jack's bedroom.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
which I'm kind of excited. We
It
could
is. We're not that close. I don't want to say that we're really that close, but because we're kind of on a hill in a way.
Yeah.
When you look out our son's bedroom,
Yeah,
if you
can see the UFO.
you can literally see it looks like a UFO.
Yeah.
That's 100% correct.
It's pretty cool. I'm very
the
excited.
stadium.
But, Rihanna is very important to Tom and I's relationship. We went to see Rihanna 2007, our third date at the Arizona State Fair. I was working for this restaurant at the time, and the owners took me and Tom to the State Fair to see Rihanna in a limousine, even though Tom didn't get to go in a limousine. He was running late, and I had to sit there in the limousine by myself.
Oh,
With someone that I was like, I think I really like this person. We've only had 2 dates, but I think I really like them.
it was our third date. Now, picture this. It was Rihanna playing at
The Arizona State Fair. Yeah, that's how new she was.
Uh-huh.
And Tom always talks about this little hat that I had, like a little Newsies hat, and Tom thought it was very cool. And we're like watching it or whatever, having a good time. And then Rihanna came out to perform. I think it's S&M. I think that was off that album. And she came out with this like whip, and she was in this like whole leather bustier. And Tom's like, ooh, I think I like this girl. And I was like, yep, I know he's for me. And then my wonderful boyfriend at the time, now my husband, arranged us to go on to a Ferris wheel at the Arizona State Fair. And when it stopped at the top, I got my first kiss.
We had our first kiss. Aww.
And then we got a lot more than that later that night.
And
'Cause
then
we
I
were
never
gay
did
hoes.
another nice thing.
Oh, honey, you're here week after week. That's pretty darn nice. But anyway, so we're very excited for Rihanna because Rihanna holds a special place in our hearts.
She does. She does.
She sealed the deal. She sealed the
did.
deal for Tommy and
It
Bryan
was her umbrella.
forever and ever. Yes, we will forever and always be underneath her umbrella. Eh?
A.
Hey.
A.
Oh, okay. Are you ready to talk about the Bad Batch?
I am ready. I think it was once again another standalone episode, so I can't seem to shake that. So I'm hoping someone over there knows what they were doing and they're moving towards something. Albeit it was a very good episode.
It was a very good standalone.
It was a very good standalone episode. I mean, I am not saying, hey, it was Saturday night or Saturday morning cartoons this week. I'm not saying that.
Yeah. So, are you like just completely not into the fact that they are standalone episodes? Like you can't just
No,
accept
I'm
that
not.
they are? Okay.
No, I cannot accept it. I do not accept it.
Okay.
I have how many more episodes?
I think 10.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I think there's 16 episodes.
Jesus.
I gotta find it.
Okay.
10 more.
Whew. Got to pull up my big boy pants then.
I
Hey,
could be
it was a
wrong.
good episode. So I guess I have 10 more standalone episodes. They might as well have called it Visions.
Speaking of which, May the 4th, 2023, Star Wars Visions comes out. And you know who's doing one of them?
Which were really good, but at least I knew
Yeah.
going into it they were standalone episodes.
Yeah, so I'm very excited because I'm a bad podcaster and I don't remember the animation
You are
house's
not.
name, but I will remember. But the same animation studio that did Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra and Voltron and many other things, but those 3 things I'm a big fan of, are doing one of the episodes.
Awesome.
I'm very
Awesome.
excited.
Awesome.
'Cause-
Well, I have to say about the episode, though, I thought it was good this time. I was not distracted by thinking she had just come from a bar, where I was corrected by my son tonight, my 8-year-old, by the way, that there are no bars in Star Wars. There are only cantinas. So I don't know to be really impressed or be really concerned. So I'm going to go with the first and be impressed.
Yeah, so
8-year-old.
I feel really bad because we are so late to this episode, like ridiculously late. And my son had already seen it, Michael, the other super fan in the house, and we called him down to see if he wanted to watch it with us. He's like, Dad, you're going to be so excited for this episode.
He was so funny. Oh,
Yeah.
He was so excited. It was bubbling over.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was very infectious.
It was.
So we had grand ambitions to watch when we meet now, Gungi, when we meet
Not
him.
we.
I had grand ambitions to play you those 3 episodes when we learned
Like 3 episodes. What?
No, honestly, they go to Ilum. It's great.
I
It's
believe
one
I've
of-
seen it before because
it's
I've
one
seen
of-
the little.
Okay,
the
it's
little
one of
guide before.
Ahsoka's first solo missions, and she has this little gaggle of younglings, and they go to find their kyber crystals. They had just finished making their lightsabers, and they needed their kyber crystals.
I feel like I've seen something.
We may
like
have.
that.
It's a beautiful episode.
Yeah.
But Gungi stole everyone's hearts back then, and it was so exciting to see him back, a little bit older, a little wiser. And I think there's some really interesting things to talk about in that. But not really knowing who he was, did the show do a good job of introducing him and making him feel special enough?
Absolutely. Yep. 100%.
Because he's very cute and adorable.
I mean,
and he's
he
got
is.
his little snackle tooth and
I thought it was. Yeah, I did see a tooth. I didn't realize there was just one.
yeah. That's our little Gungi.
Oh.
How
How old do you think he is? A couple hundred years?
Oh, well, yeah, like 100 years old or something. Well, no, because Chewbacca's 150, 200,
Okay.
somewhere in there. So maybe he's like 50. Maybe he's Grogu's age.
Oh.
But he's definitely grown up a little bit in this. I'm glad I didn't read anything online talking about how he was too tall because they're going to live that long. It's not going to grow that long, blah, 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 blah. But we got to meet a bunch of Trandoshans, which are some of my favorite species in Star Wars. And Bosk, that guy, he's a bounty hunter from The Empire Strikes Back, is
Is it
Trandoshan.
Transocean?
Mm-hmm. So they they're hunters. They hunt for sport, and they love killing and hunting Wookiees.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Well, we know Sid, the bar owner. Maybe she's bad, too, for making a 12, 13-year-old child work in a cantina. Maybe that's not good either.
Got nothing to say on that one.
Yes, okay, so we meet Gungi. We go to this planet, Vanguard 6, Axis 6, Vanguard 6, I think it was called. And I will say, I'm a little disappointed in the writers of this episode because we get there, the Bad Batch is selling chain codes that Tech built to help smuggle, I'm sure, or whatever. Basically, I think chain codes are basically like social security numbers.
Okay.
Kind of.
Oh, the Bad Batch was doing that?
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were doing.
Oh, yeah. So they're raising money or doing whatever. And Omega's sitting on the ship and says something like, I'm feeling uneasy about something. I'm like, girl, this is Star Wars. You're supposed to say, I have a bad feeling about this. Why did they not say that? It is one of Star Wars' like most famous like little quotes. It's in lots of movies. I was disappointed in that choice. For sure. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
For you.
Yes, sir.
I am fascinated by characters that feel a Force user out there. So Omega's like, I heard something. We didn't really hear anything. She clearly was drawn to Gungi. Similar ways that Din Djarin was drawn to Grogu, and Kanan Jarrus was drawn to Ezra Bridger. I'm like, are they? Which I know there was rumors last year that Omega was Force sensitive. I wonder if she is somehow, could she also be a Palpatine clone in some way, shape, or form? I wonder if this is going to lead to the First Order and the Final Order and Snoke and all that. And what if Palpatine is messing with clones and trying to like create Force users?
I don't know.
I mean, how would you feel about that if she had the Force?
Well, I'm hoping she does. However, it didn't look like she was very aware of the Force
No.
until she saw it tonight, but she didn't spend a lot of time talking about it.
She might not know what it is.
Right. She was curious. She was curious about it, but she wasn't aware at the same time.
Yeah, because she lived at that very
so
sheltered
much was going
life.
on at too. So,
Yeah. Well, she lived a very sheltered life on Camino. She might not even know what a Jedi is.
Right.
I don't know what kind of information they shared with her.
Mm-hmm.
Though I would feel like the Bad Batch would have told her about it.
How does a Wookiee become a Jedi?
Well, any living being can be a Force user.
Because Chewbacca wasn't a Jedi. That's what I was thinking to myself. God,
No,
that's
but
weird.
not all humans are Jedi.
Hmm.
We're going to meet a Jedi. There was a picture from a Wookiee on set of Star Wars Acolyte.
Okay.
Guaranteed to be a very queer Star Wars show, but there was a very cool looking Wookiee that was on set, and he was like wasn't even lit well. It was like one of those like I wasn't supposed to see this picture of a person on set, and it looked amazing.
Huh.
So I'm very excited.
When was this?
Acolyte is a show coming out, I think, at the end of this year. By the lady who did Russian Doll and stuff like that. Anyways, as our first non-binary star at the center of the show, the girl that was in RuPaul, the person that was in RuPaul, a few weeks ago. Anyways, I told you, I'm like, they're going to be on Star Wars.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm very excited.
Okay.
I'm very excited for that. And then we did try to watch Black Panther this weekend. Per usual, I can't make it through a whole Marvel movie. And like an hour and a half in, we're like,
Wakanda Forever?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like,
Truthfully,
oh
it was
this is
really good. It just was 2 hours and something.
Well, it wasn't that good because neither one of us made it through the movie.
I did fall asleep.
So,
but it's Saturday night, so I check out early anyway.
per usual, I can't make it through a full Marvel movie anymore.
The kids loved it.
They did.
Jack did.
Yeah, I really can't make it through a full Marvel movie. It doesn't happen.
It's like the same old thing all
Yeah.
the time, which
So
is
anyways,
great.
But one
you
of
know.
the
That's why you have to see those in the movie theater.
100%.
Yeah.
The Dormammu, Dorjale, the ladies with the staffs and all that. One of them is going to be in Star Wars as well, I believe.
Cool.
So I'm very excited for Acolyte. Probably my third most. Let's call it what it is. My third most anticipated show this year.
Excellent.
One of which we're only a few weeks away.
Ahsoka?
No,
Just kidding.
I can't believe how little interest I have in that show.
Do we get to talk about seeing The Mandalorian on Saturday Night Live?
Oh yeah, we can,
We can.
but not right now
Okay.
because we're talking about the Bad Batch.
Well,
We'll circle back to it at the
you
end.
brought me to Mandalorian.
Okay, we'll
so now
circle
I'm
back to
thinking-
that. Well, I always go back to the Mandalorian. Yeah, so we meet Gungi and these little smuggling droids that look like L7 heads are going to sell him to someone. So I don't know who they're going to sell him to. Probably
And he's worth more alive,
Yep.
they said.
probably Palpatine, because Palpatine is probably trying to learn how to clone Force users for Snoke. I think that's where all of this is going. Because what this episode did tonight is it did the Star Wars is a big tapestry, and it brought in a character yet again from another series that, if you know who Gungi is, it added a whole new layer because you have a backstory to him. But I'm glad that you felt that you didn't need to know who he was. So I would say that was a successful bringing a reintroduction of a character. He was a new character to you for the most part. You said you think you've seen him, but and a great, amazing, exciting part to come back to. I mean, for Michael and myself, and I'm sure everybody else. So it was really great. And then
Everybody else but me.
yeah. And then Gungi wants to go back to Kashyyyk because that's his home planet. He had never been there, but he had visions of it because he's a Force user. And I love that Echo is the one to step up and say, no, they were our allies for a long time. We have to do this. And I thought it was really interesting and wonderful that Omega didn't understand, because Gungi was a little bit afraid of the Bad Batch of Clone Force 99. And they had to tell him, well, a lot of us, we turned on them during Order 66. And there's a really great scene with Rex and Kanan in Rebels that really dives into that. That's really, really great. But I think I'm glad they brought that back. Like, I'm glad that's a reoccurring theme that they're touching on because it's traumatic. And then, so go back to Kashyyyk and we fight Trandoshans with more monsters of the week and other spiders
More Wookiees.
More Wookiees, a lot more Wookiees. It was very
And a female
exciting.
Wookiee, too.
Yep, Yana, I think was her name. She was great. She was the leader of that group of Wookiee. And it was fantastic. And then I love that at the end we got a bad guy eaten by spiders.
Yeah.
I was living for it. It was fantastic.
I liked how when they first came upon the web, they thought they were going to be in trouble. And then basically the Wookiee said, no,
Yeah,
Gungi,
they won't bother us
they
if
won't
we
bother if
aren't
we
a
don't.
threat.
Correct, yeah.
And he calmed them down. And we got to see that again. And he just, I don't know how you say it, de-ignited?
De-escalated?
No, when he lowered his lightsaber. They're like, oh, you're good. We're good. We're boo-boos. We're friends. I like that. So what I'm very excited to talk about this today, though, was towards the end, Hunter and Yana were talking, and Yana said a really wonderful thing. But Hunter was like, Jedi or not, they're both kids. And I guess neither one of them really get to be kids.
No. Yeah.
And it was a really heartbreaking line.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like, it was also coming from Hunter, like, Clone Force 99 don't really get to be people either. And they didn't get to be clones because they're mistreated by the clones. They're mistreated by everybody else because they're former clones. And so they don't get to really, it's a whole group of people who don't really get to be themselves. And it's very heartbreaking. But maybe it's because we've been having such a heavy parenting last few days. It really made me think of our kids who, before they got to us, have experienced some really horrendous things, and all of them have lost parts of their childhood.
That's
like,
true.
and growing, you know, all of them have had to grow up too fast in certain ways, and it shows itself sometimes. You know, our kids are very happy and well adjusted, but it does show itself every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you as a parent, what do you do to help with that, do you think?
Oh, that's a heavy question.
It is a heavy question.
What do I do to help with that? Oh my gosh, on the daily, I help with that. I guess I communicate with them differently than I feel as if though that I was communicated with when I was a child, because it was almost a given, you know, hey, I gave birth to you, you do this, that kind of thing. So I think our kids actually have quite a bit of latitude and conversation around certain things.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think I feel like we're just very understanding parents. So we really try to talk everything out. So a lot more of that than I know that I grew up with.
I think, but I wonder if our children are also able to articulate in ways that are better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if better is the right word, but more grown up.
A little more life experience.
They've got more life experience under their belt. And people like Jack has always been very, very, very good at advocating for himself. It's a gift that he has that hopefully it comes back, because teenage years, I feel like a little bit of that self-advocating is starting to like take the back seat a bit. So I hope he finds it again.
We helped him along that. Remember when we would,
Yeah.
you know, coach him to go up and ask if you wanted to know a price on something. You go up and ask, that kind of thing at the store.
Yeah. But I do think that we speak to our kids maybe in a more frank manner than some do.
So. Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't shy from the fact of, you know, you had a life before us, and, you know, there are things that we want to make sure, you know, you learn from those things so some of those behaviors don't happen again. And I think we give our kids maybe a little more respect. Mm-hmm. And maybe respect is not the right word.
We also move on. We don't sit in the situation for very long. Yeah. We really move on. You know, it could be a situation for a little while, and then it's like, okay, are you coming down to watch the movie?
Yep, 100%. So. But I think I was really proud of Hunter in that moment, because I really I love seeing so much about Star Wars is about parentage and stuff like that. And I really love right now seeing, and I am excited about this being buddied up with The Mandalorian, because I think both Hunter and Din are two dads who weren't expecting to be fathers, but just kind of found these kids who needed a family. Mm-hmm. And so they took them in, and neither Din nor Hunter had any experience being a parent. But I feel like Hunter is a little more with it as a parent than Din is. Din just kind of fumbles. It's one of the most endearing parts of that character, but he just kind of fumbles his way through everything and seems to make it out. And Din Djarin is a good person, but Din Djarin does not value himself, which I am hoping he's going to start learning to value himself. But whereas Hunter is very aware of how special he is, and if anything, like when we first meet the Bad Batch, they're very arrogant and they're almost unlikable. Mm-hmm. And Omega,
I definitely don't feel that this year.
What?
That they're like that anymore.
No, I think Omega's really grounded them.
Yeah.
I think she's really, I think Omega taught them that they are more than just what the Empire, or at the time the Republic, told them they needed to be, which was a special forces unit. And the clones never accepted them. And then they were treated as superior to other clones, which made them very arrogant. But then they always knew they were going to be inferior to the Jedi that were leading them, and almost knew they were going to be replaceable someday, maybe. And then realizing Order 66, and they're all programmed to do this one thing, and they were used by everybody, I think really changed them. But I think I really think Omega humanized them. It's a gift that she has. I think Omega pulls out the best in everyone around her, which is very endearing, and it's wonderful and special. And I'm very nervous that she's going to have a problem. Bless you.
Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Apologies. I'm trying not to sniffle and clear my throat that much over here.
What were some of your favorite parts of the episode?
Sneeze again. Oh, my favorite part of the... let me think. Definitely the communication between Omega and... what's his name again? Gungi. And especially in the plane when he wasn't eating.
Yep.
There was that. And I really liked the communication between Hunter... Chief Wookiee, what's her name?
Yana.
I liked that little communication right there. And then I liked at the end when Gungi had the lightsaber, but then distinguished it. I think that's what you're looking at. And then the Transocean got wrapped up in a little spider net.
That was great. And I love he was screaming all the way up. It was very like horror, but for like a young audience to not be too scared. It was great. It was perfect.
Good. Very good.
I really liked when the Wookiees were speaking to the trees too.
That really was.
It was really
that was great.
It was really beautiful.
It just made me think to myself, I wonder if we can talk to the trees.
Well,
I mean, if we had trees,
it made me go back to where
Phoenix. Anyway, we don't.
It made me go back to where I was in my early to mid 20s when I was really discovering myself, and I got all of my tattoos, all of which are trees, because I believe trees are very wise. And I think as a person, I was trying to figure out what it meant to be gay and how to be gay, all things that we've discussed over the years on the show. And I learned a lot of respect for trees, because to me, like, I'm a big believer in we're all connected, and we're all just like almost one unique organism, all under the direction of, our little earth that wants us to do what we need to do.
Agree.
But I learned to look at trees and think about how long they stand in one place in silence. And if we as humans, and it's so funny when I think about this now that I'm like articulating it out loud, because I do believe that I hope I follow this, but I'm a big believer in standing back and just watching and observing, and you can learn a lot, and you can observe and take things in before you feel the need to have something to say about it.
You are.
Oh my God, it's infectious.
But that's because everybody in the house has been sick for weeks, and now it's finally coming our way. Boom. I think, it's like not all the way there. You know how like you're not sick. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I think I learned from trees back then of just stand and be quiet and observe. And that's where real intelligence and that's where wisdom comes from.
That was very well said.
Yeah. So I think that's why I got those tattoos at the time, because I wanted to always remember that and remind myself, of who I am, and I can never remove them. And sometimes I look at them and I need to be recentered in myself.
Well, maybe I'll talk to your arms.
Maybe you should. Hey, Tommy. What do you need to know? I'm here to help give you some advice.
What is he doing? He's talking to my trees.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm telling you, I love this show. I probably personally prefer a more connective show with arcs and stuff like that. But that's just not what the show is.
No,
at least not yet.
at all.
We may get there. According to you, we're not going to get a third season. So fingers crossed. I hope we get a third season because it's a great show.
Well, if they keep up with the previous week's quality of work, they won't.
Well, here's the deal.
But yesterday was good.
If we're getting a third season, it's already being worked on or almost finished, because that's how animation works. It's years in the making.
Okay.
But I don't know. I hope so.
I mean, I'd like to think we'd get one, but,
yeah.
you know, I'm not writing it.
I know. I really, really love this show. And I do. I agree. I think this was a really solid episode, and it's so beautiful. And it made me think, I kept seeing like foliage in front of the camera and then the people behind it. And I remember this moment, and it may have been from like the gallery when they were talking about the making of season 1 of Mandalorian, but there was a clip of George Lucas talking to a much younger, newer Dave Filoni, who said, "You're making an animated show." And Dave Filoni's like, yeah. He's like, "We're not doing that. We shoot animation like it's a live action thing. We can do anything we want to do. Stop doing that. This is live action." And so like, I feel like Clone Wars has always had this element to it that made it look so different than everything else, because it was created and envisioned by someone who works in live action.
Mm-hmm.
And so he wanted it to, George Lucas put just as much weight and credit into the Clone Wars as he did his movies. And I think that's what Star Wars animation had become. And that's why I think it is so special, because it's not treated as less than. And I love that. So like, I think just simple things like all of the way these movies, I'm calling a movie right now. The way the show is shot is so beautiful, and it makes it feel very weighty, if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
So I'm excited.
Good.
Are you
Glad
looking
you're excited?
Okay. Are you looking forward to next weekend?
What's next weekend?
Watching Bad Batch, because we don't watch it on weekdays anymore. It's like our weekend show
Hey,
now.
we might wake up tomorrow and watch it.
Yeah. There's Tom
We
again
might.
giving away that
Oh!
we're last minute Larry's, and this guy right here is gonna be up editing all night long again. So, anyways, are you ready, Thomas? Are you ready?
Well,
Do you have
we didn't
anything else
talk
to say?
about Pedro Pascal.
Oh my
being
God!
on Saturday Night Live yet.
Yes.
I mean, who would have thought he has quite the little personality on him? He's always
all
under
of
a
us?
helmet. I never
All of
knew
us?
that. He was actually quite
You should-
entertaining.
Oh my God! No, when the dynamic between him and Oscar Isaac is amazing.
Okay.
And Pedro Pascal knows that he's the daddy.
Okay.
He's got daddy energy.
Oh, okay.
It's a great little clip. Goes around all the time. I'm really excited to see his Mario Kart movie.
Is he really going to be in Mario Kart?
No, it was the skit trying to do
Oh,
an
God,
HBO version of Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
That was funny.
It was
funny.
hilarious.
He was really good, actually.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, actually, did not expect that.
That's why he's so sexy.
Yeah, so the purple shirt threw me, but you know, because it had like long, little flowy things on it. It was kind of funny, but it was Saturday Night Live.
Yep. Yep. Did it make you excited for The Mandalorian more so
It
than
did
you would?
very
Yeah?
much so. Yes, because he plays such a rough character on
Oh, on The Last of Us.
Last
too.
of Us. Yes, yeah,
Yeah, Joel is not
and he
really
looks
a likable
so
character.
no, and he just looks rough.
Oh, Tom's like, oh, I'm so glad he doesn't have that gray hair. Like, oh, I didn't know my husband was a hair colorist.
Well, you know,
It's going to happen to
dealing
me
with
when
the
I
gray
go
hair
gray.
myself, you know,
What's going to happen when I go gray?
just
Am I going to buy you a
wash
shampoo?
wash shampoo.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be a silver fox.
You're Silver Fox.
They're
now
coming
with
in.
The silver.
They're coming in. Though the barber a few weeks ago said, "Oh yeah, there's not that many. You can come."
No,
down."
there
I was
isn't
like,
that
"Oh."
many. Just
That's why
keep
you
it
charged
short.
me $30, not $25.
Mine was 35.
Oh well, maybe mine was $35 too. I don't know.
What
$120
the
for me
what?
and the boys. That's why I cut my hair in the window in the backyard.
And that's why I need to continue to do that so I can go get my $35 haircut at a barber, no less. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not even fancy.
Nope.
It's like buzz it up. But,
Yep. A high and tight. It's not a buzz it up.
Yeah, high and tight. Keep it high and tight.
That's what I always say. All right, Thomas,
All
are you
right,
ready?
Dada. You know, I'm ready.
Where
Thank
can
you for
people
asking.
find us?
Well, you know exactly where they can find us. Why would you ask me?
Okay, well, you can find
Well,
us.
first, before I do that, Speaking of buzzing up,
Yeah, I was going to say you can find us in front of the mirror or in the shower with our Manscaped, because thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this episode.
thank you, Manscaped.
We have a Lawnmower 4.0 for the downstairs, and their newest product, which I quite love, is their beard hedger for the upstairs and the little mustache. As I said last week, I can maintain my perfect scruffy looking Nerf herder, which I got my quote wrong last week. I'm very upset with myself.
And you know what? I even think I have their underwear on today.
Oh, is it keeping your freshly shaven balls nice
Everything
and
is just
comfortable?
peachy king.
Peachy keen.
King?
I don't know. I think it's keen.
Oh,
Anyways,
well, that's
one of,
what
you
it
know,
is.
one of the things that I've been using, they have a little beard conditioner that I've been putting in my mustache, and I like it.
It is a great razor. It just a good buzz. You know, it just has just the right length. I'm ready to do it. I do it once a week now, where I was going weeks without doing it.
Oh, I love it.
I know.
Okay.
Thank you, Manscaped.
Well, you know what? If you want to go to trimming your beard once a week, head on over to manscaped.com. Use our code
Pink balls.
PINKBALLS for 20% off your
It's
order.
hashtag pink balls.
Nope,
Right?
it's just pink balls.
Oh, anyway, pink balls.
For 20% off your order and free shipping here in the US. And in the meantime, you can check out, maybe I'll do a little OnlyFans business, and I'll do a video of me trimming my balls on Twitter.
No, you're not going to do
So
that.
if you're interested in not seeing that, head on over to @ServingPinkMilk on Twitter and Instagram.
You know, folks, he won't be doing that, but you go over to Manscaped. Pink balls. Apparently no hashtag.
So you can follow me and the show @ServingPinkMilk on Twitter, on Instagram. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and tune in every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where myself, Emma, and Chase all take deeper dives into Star Wars, except for this week, because this week we're talking about Blade Runner, one of my favorite movies. I'm very excited. We're running with the blades. I'm going to be like Priss.
Have I ever seen this?
Yes, you thought it was boring. Anyways, Thomas, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Until next week, my friends, let's drink
Drink up.
up.